Warning, the following video is so manly that it can make a woman grow a beard. So if you are a little Justin Bieber, proceed with caution.
What is up, gentlemen? On today's video I'm bringing you my top 5 best specialist weapons in Black Ops 3, so make sure you leave your opinion in the comment section below right now about your favorite specialist weapons in Black Ops 3. Before we move into our top 5, gentlemen, let me give you an honorable mention. Let me give an honorable mention to the flamethrower. Right, I think that this thing will be in the game. There's a leaked gameplay everywhere on YouTube about the flamethrower in Black Ops 3, but Treyarch has not confirmed whether or not this is going to be in the game. Man, if this flamethrower that I saw is going to be in the game, then it's gonna be sick, right? I've always loved the flamethrower since Black Ops 1. It is my favorite attachment of all time, along with the Master Key. I cannot really decide, but I mean, I'm very excited for the flamethrower because I cannot wait to burn some freaking noobs. So at the number 5 spot, gentlemen, we have the WARMACHINE. Now, the WARMACHINE is definitely one of the best specialist weapons in Black Ops 3, but I decided to give it 5th place because it is very cheap, alright? Every time I use this thing, I felt dirty like a pig, alright? As a pig. So, after using this thing, I always had to take a bath because I was so filthy, man. It was dirty, gentlemen. It was dirty. Using this thing is dirty as hell. It is super easy to use. It takes no skill, and it is great for protecting flags and also destroying campers. This is one thing I love doing with the WARMACHINE, destroying campers. Every time I saw a camper in a building, I would just pop a few shots, a few WARMACHINE shots through that window, and they would be done. There's two things I don't like about the WARMACHINE, and one thing is that the range is kind of bad, and it's not bad. It's just that compared to the other specialist weapons, it is bad. But it's actually good because this is a big ass noob tube, so I'm glad that the range kind of sucks at the same time. But the other thing I don't like is that you commit suicide very often, right? Sometimes you're running around with the WARMACHINE, an enemy appears in front of you, you panic shot, and boom, you get yourself killed, and I find that very annoying. Next, gentlemen, at the number 4 spot, we have the HIVE. Now, the HIVE, to be honest, gentlemen, is my favorite specialist weapon in the game, but I know that it's not the most cool, it's not the most flashy, so I decided to give it 4th place, otherwise people would riot in the comment section. And the HIVE, gentlemen, is a weapon that fires pod traps filled with killer bees, nano drones inside, right? And it works pretty much like a trip mine, right? You can put it wherever you want, on walls, ceilings, any solid surface will do. And if an enemy passes by it, the killer bees will be released, and they will get instantly destroyed, right? This thing completely destroys players in seconds. It is crazy. It even makes the metal, the robot guy, which is all made of metal, it even makes that motherfucker bleed, even though he's a fucking robot, which is freaking amazing. So this thing is amazing, and you can also stick enemies with it, alright? So it kind of works like Semtex. The best way, the best way I found to use this thing is by closing down areas when I'm playing the objective, right? Very often teammates like leaving me alone capturing flags, so with the HIVE it's like I have a second teammate. It's like someone is guarding me when I'm capturing that flag, because I can close down all the areas where the enemy might come from, and if they try to pass by those areas, they will be instantly destroyed. And gentlemen, now we move to the last 3 weapons, and then let me tell you right now that these 3 weapons are pretty much tied, alright? It's just a matter of preference, it's just a matter of detail, because they are super powerful, alright? So I'm gonna tell right now they are pretty much tied, but I had to put them in an order. So at the number 3 spot, gentlemen, we have the TEMPEST, right? The TEMPEST is pretty cool because it reminds me of the Wonder Waffle from Zombies, and I think that it is pretty cool that they kind of they got inspired by that gun from Zombies, and they made one for multiplayer. So I really like that. And this is pretty much an electricity gun, right? It fires like electricity, and it electrifies players. So it works just like the Wonder Waffle. If you zap one enemy player, if anyone is around, he will also get zapped. So it is pretty cool, right? And my favorite thing about the Tempest is that you can destroy enemy air support with this thing very easily. It is a one-shot kill against UAVs and counter UAVs. It is a two-shot kill against helicopters, one-shot kill I believe against Guardians. So this thing works pretty much like a launcher. If you do not want to carry a launcher, all you have to do is to get your Tempest and you can destroy air support. Now there's one thing I don't like about this weapon, which is that before it fires it kind of has to recharge, and that gets you killed very often. At the number 2 spot, gentlemen, in second place we have the Scythe. Alright, this thing is a freaking tank. It is a minigun with a great firepower, right? This is, whoa, if you're able to do well with this thing, you will get so many kills. It is crazy. And you can also destroy air support, even though it's not as good as the Tempest, alright? Because it seems that the ammo goes away very quickly if you try to destroy air support with this thing, and I would not advise you to do it. If you have to do it, go ahead, because I mean, if you destroy a helicopter with this thing, you will still get many points, or if you destroy UAVs, but you will run out of ammo pretty quickly. So in my opinion, it is not the best for the job. Just do it in case you really need. There's just one thing I don't like about this minigun, which is the fact that it makes you move very slowly, but that's how it always works in Call of Duty, the minigun. And gentlemen, the best in my opinion has to be definitely the Annihilator, right? This pistol is freaking insane. This is pretty much a sniper rifle. It is a pistol with the range of a sniper rifle, right? So for example, in Black Ops 2 you have the Executioner, which is a shotgun pistol. The Annihilator is a sniper pistol because it is a one-shot kill at any range, at any part of the body, and that is pretty much freaking insane. One thing that I really like about the Annihilator is that you move pretty fast with this thing, and it allows you to kind of flank enemies pretty fast and just come from behind them and destroy their asses. Now if you want to destroy air support with this thing, you can also do it. It is great for destroying UAVs because it is a one-shot kill, but if you want, you can also destroy helicopters, which is pretty cool. So gentlemen, this is my top 5 best specialist weapons in Black Ops 3. They are great because some of them allow you to get many kills, alright? They are very fun to use. They allow you to keep your streak going, which is pretty cool. If you get kills while using these tanks, your kill streak will keep going. You will still get scored towards your streak, which is pretty cool. And you can also use some of these tanks as a launcher, so you do not have to carry a launcher. You can spend that point on something else, and that is pretty cool in my opinion, gentlemen. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to click the like button if you enjoyed it. I will see you next time, gentlemen. Peace. Papa.